Have you ever wondered what it truly means when someone says they are legally responsible for something? It is a term we hear often, but its real-world implications can feel a bit murky. In simple terms, legal liability refers to a person or entity's legal responsibility for their actions or inactions. It means that the law holds them accountable for harm or damages caused to another party, and they may be obligated to provide a remedy, often financial compensation. This responsibility arises from various sources, primarily through laws, contracts, or specific legal duties. For instance, if you sign a contract, you become liable for fulfilling its terms. If you operate a vehicle, you have a legal duty to drive safely, and a failure to do so could lead to liability for an accident. The core mechanism is a legal obligation to act in a certain way or to refrain from certain actions, and a breach of that obligation resulting in harm creates liability. Courts or legal agreements determine the extent of this responsibility by evaluating factors like duty of care, whether that duty was breached, if actual harm occurred, and if there is a direct link between the breach and the harm. This framework helps ensure fairness and provides a pathway for those who have been wronged to seek justice. Understanding liability is crucial because it helps you protect yourself and others. To navigate this, it is helpful to be aware of your roles and the corresponding duties that come with them. For example, as a property owner, you have a duty to keep your premises reasonably safe for visitors. As a business owner, you are often liable for the actions of your employees during their work. When faced with a potential liability issue, documenting events, gathering evidence, and seeking professional legal advice as soon as possible are always smart first steps. A fascinating aspect of liability is the concept of vicarious liability, where one party can be held responsible for the actions of another, even if they did not directly cause the harm. A common example is an employer being vicariously liable for an employee's negligence while on the job. Another key term is strict liability, which applies in certain situations where a party can be held liable regardless of fault, such as in cases involving inherently dangerous activities or defective products. This means that simply causing the harm, even without intent or negligence, can trigger legal responsibility. Grasping the fundamentals of legal liability empowers you to make informed decisions, understand your obligations, and recognize when others may owe a duty to you. By understanding these principles, you are better equipped to avoid potential pitfalls, protect your interests, and navigate the complexities of everyday interactions with greater confidence. It is about understanding the boundaries of responsibility in our interconnected world.